Wow. We have the jailer key. Okay. Well met, friend. Art thou too come hither in hopes of buying a jailer's key? I mean, I guess so. As am I, friend, as am I. Alas, 'twould seem the rumors spoke false, which did say that such might be found hereabouts. It's the item shop across the way, bud. You're so close. You're so close. Man, if we'd come here first, I would have felt so bad. Thou art welcome, wanderer, and it's our humble item shop. What do you have here? Junk. Not a single jailer's key. How do you stay in business next to that other man? Within these stout walls, thy gold and treasure. Okay, so this is the bank. We got an inn. Doors mean nothing to us now. We open all doors. You, squire, tell me quickly, where am I to find the baths? What sayest thou? Thou art no lowly squire, and there are no baths to be found in this place? What manner of lodging house is this? Are you some kind of noble? I don't think we need to really stay at an inn right now. Welcome, challengers. Ah, tombola. We don't have any tombola tickets. We could still win another prayer ring from tombola, which would be nice, but My name is Luke. More than that I cannot tell thee. Strange though it may seem, I know naught of mine own history. I remember not a thing prior to awakening on the shore nearby to this place, and the kindly priest coming to mine aid. Didn't we? Someone was asking about Luke just recently. It was like, Luke, oh Luke, right? Wasn't that in the Fisher Town, maybe? Whence for I came, and who might I be? I can't help you. Like, I feel like I know the answer to this, but I have no way to help him. It's just like a thing that's happening here. Alright. Sleeping kid. Lo, I did behold with mine own eyes as the foothills of Rendark did crumble into dust. Could it be that our enemy hath might enough to raise a mountain? Goddess preserve us. Lo, the one true goddess doth the faithful reward. Alright. So, I feel like this area is close to Hargon, clearly. And we probably want to get all the items here before we try to head towards Hargon. I want to go back and look for all those different islands over there. It was I who did apprehend the thief rogue Fastfinger. We heard about this guy and did cast him into the cells where he doth belong. But the elusive devil hath slipped his bonds and vanished. When, whither, and how I know not. 'Tis mystery indeed. Okay, so he's not actually here. Maybe he had a key, like this one. The high priest Hargon dwelleth beyond the mountains of Rendarak, but only those bearing false idols may open the path to that place. False indeed. All right. Oh, wait. There's no wall over here. No? Okay. Oh, yes. Alack, I am found. Oh my god, it's Rogue Fastfinger. He's been like digging his way out. I, Rogue Fastfinger, do hereby yield to thee. Pray accept this, the floodgate key of Sluice, and forgive my sins. Dude, we're just stumbling onto so many keys. They are but minor transgressions in the grand scheme of things. So, we've got the floodgate key, the gold key, and the jailer's key now. We haven't even found Sluice yet, but apparently we have a floodgate key for it. Holy crap. Dude. Things are going well right now, I feel like. Did you not realize they're like literally right there? Good luck, bud. Alright, so if we look on our map, there's another place just to the northwest of here. I feel like that is probably Rendarak, and it leads into those mountains, and those mountains must be where Hargon is, right? Judging by what everybody was saying there. They said they fled Rendarak not far away, so this is probably Rendarak. And they said it's in the foothills near Hargon's area, so I'm guessing this is Hargon's area, this part that's behind thick mountains. This is probably where Hargon is. So I don't think we want to go to Rendarak and Hargon until we've explored everything else and bought the equipment that we can get here. That seems like a good course of action. So I want to explore this island, this island, this island. I want to go to these islands here. Also, we need to find the 5 sigils and get the blessing before we take on Hargon anyways. So we have a lot to do before we go there. I don't think we want to go to Rendarak right now. so let's head out. Let's go ahead and throw down some heals real quick. Top everybody off. Alright, everybody's at full. Alright, let's attack the Miasma and have her use her wizard staff on the Somnolence. We're getting all these upgrades on the weapons for the guys. I wonder how long before we find an upgrade for the wizard staff, huh? I mean, I'm loving the wizard staff, but I'd love, like, an even better one, right? Man, we got so many keys. We have so many places to go back to. We basically need to go... I don't remember where all the doors are, so we basically need to go back to every single place and look for gold keys, gold doors, and jail doors. Also, we have safe passage now, so we can get over dangerous floor tiles. That's probably opened up a lot of stuff to us. Oh, Eileen's at 16. I did not notice that. Let's take this guy out and heal her. Okay, Muddy Hands. New enemy, new enemy. They're all in one group, so that seems like an obvious choice there. Just did 69 damage to those guys. So they can call on assistance. This wizard staff is pretty much the perfect thing to fight them here. Take them all out at once. Alright. Back in the boat we go. We still have a shipwreck to find somewhere. We have an island surrounded by coral to find that we're going to need to find a moon shard to get to. We have 4 more sigils to find. We have a lot of, like, quests kind of going on at the same time here, you know? I just love how this game works, where it's just like, here's the world map. Here's some things you should be looking for. Go. You know, just go out there and find it. There's no real direction at this point. It's fun. It feels like a real adventure. So I like Dragon Quest 1, but man, Dragon Quest 2 is a fairly big upgrade from it, right? This is a lot better. Alright, let's see. Keep heading north. Looking for another island. Okay, so that's the island that we need the moon shard to get to, so we can raise the water, right? Let's remember that. That island needs the moon shard. Cool. And then over here, another island to explore. The Man of War seems to have a sleep effect on his regular attack. That's interesting. Okay, can we go down this river here? Yes, we can. Alright, what town is this? Just take a step outside. Check zoom real quick. Alright, Durkendor. We've heard about this one. We still don't know what this one here is. That's bothering me a little bit. But Durkendor we've been told about. We've only got 2 spots left on zoom. There's another thing to look into. Alright, so Durkendor, wilt thou too step into the arena of battle, friend? 'Tis not a decision to be taken lightly. Throw not thy life away on a whim. Have we found ourselves the arena in this game? Verily, the king's love of combative display doth bring shame upon our realm. Why, only recently his majesty did preside over a battle twixt a wandering adventurer and a striking saber cat. Suffice it to say, the beast ate well that day. You know, now that we have the gold key, we could go back to see the king who was above that weapon shop too. Things to remember. This king has his own bunny girls. Yeah, this definitely looks like we're gonna have like a gladiatorial combat kind of thing going on here. I'm hoping we're ready for that, but I feel like we should save before we try and do it. Oh, a teleportal. Dear customer, please, I must ask you to refrain from intruding in this manner. Or a tectonic plate. Hello. Divine dagger. Alright, well, I'm like filling up on items, aren't I? I have indeed filled up on items. What is tectonic plate? Armor as solid as the ground beneath your feet. Only gilded can equip it, and it is an upgrade. We need to sell some stuff to make room. Where does this go? I think we've been here before. And this World of ours, yeah, we've been here before. This is back at the beginning. I think this is the guy just south of the beginning of the game, south of Middenhall. Am I right? Yes, I am. He's just across the water from where we just were. Okay. But what's behind the gold door? I mean, this gold door too, but like... Oh, that just goes outside too. These are just ways to teleport down to there. Okay. A lot of these teleportals are cool, like, lore-wise and world-wise, but not super useful for the actual playing of the game. It's like, by the time you have the keys to get into them, it's like, I don't need to go there, really. But still cool. I feel like playing Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2 is going to be more interesting after having played through 1 and 2, because these are the games that they're based on. Alright, so we can save here. I journey in search of a suit of tectonic plate. Well, I just kind of stole it. Word hath reached me of this old man in a weapon shop in this very town who is in possession of such an item. I mean, he used to be. With these stout walls, thy golden treasure... Okay, yeah, bank, got it. Oh, you don't actually sell tectonic plate. Alright, magic armor. Mitigates magic damage. Alright, so not only does it raise our defense, but it mitigates magic damage. That sounds really, really good. 6,000 a piece. Well, first of all, we need to sell some stuff. And I'm not sure how that compares to tectonic plate. Maybe tectonic plate on gilded and the magic armor on Sigurd, you know? The bad thing about all these keys is that they take up inventory space. It's interesting that the jailer's key sells for as much as it cost me to buy it because of my loyalty card. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell these medicinal herbs just to make room in my inventory. As much as I like having them as backup. They need to go. Alright, let's move some items around here. We can give the Teutonic Plate to Gilded. Looks like it's even more defense than the magic armor. Although it probably doesn't have the same magic properties, right? Alright, we can definitely sell this Cloak of Evasion, though. We don't need that anymore. We can sell this Divine Dagger. We can sell some more of these medicinal herbs. And as far as buying, we can't afford the magic armor yet. The Teutonic Plate is 5 more than the magic armor in defense. But the mitigate magic damage sounds especially nice. It's only 7 more armor for Sigurd, but that plus mitigate magic damage means I definitely want it. Although, we now have access to even better armor in that other town, which is even more money, but probably better just to skip over this and get that, yeah? I would think. Oh, he's telling me how to get a sigil. I need to read that again. From the mouth of the echo flute issue the very voices of the spirits themselves. In towns, in villages, in castles, caves, and towers, wheresoever thou journeyest, blow thee upon it. Should an echo answer thy call, in that place shalt thou surely find one of the 5 sacred sigils. Like, so if we can get this flute, that it can tell us if there's a sigil in the area. Okay. We just gotta figure out where to get the flute. He didn't actually tell us where the flute is. Sounds useful. Travelest thou much by sea, friend? Then thou wilt doubtless have heard of the great treasure ship which sank in stormy waters. But didst thou know that the vessel's manifest made mention of the legendary echo flute? Okay, it's in the treasure ship. So the shipwreck has the flute that can help us find the sigils. We need to put that searching the ocean up on our list of things to do, I think. Burden thyself not too heavily with items and equipment, friend. Sell or place others in storage, which thou cannot do without. Verily wanders the world, Oriander will vouch for the wisdom of these words. Yeah, leave inventory spots open. Makes sense. What do we have here? I am an augur, a soothsayer, a seer of things yet to come. Seekest thou aught, friend? Yes. Then allow me to enlighten thee. Ah, the mists, they do begin to clear. The veil of mystery lifteth. A tower. I see a great tower. That which thou seekest lie far to the west of this place, in a tower atop a solitary isle. The truth of my words is thine to divine, of course. Go with care, friend. So that's a clue as to where to go next in the game. That's kind of cool. 75 gold to stay here. We'll go ahead and stay here. And I haven't found a place to save yet. Maybe it's the king. It might be the king. Oh, I've been avoiding the king because I figured he was going to start the whole tournament thing. Oh, look at the guy that's behind a jail cell over there. We should talk to him too. We welcome thee to the arena of combat where brave heroes do battle the mightiest of foes. Ah, 'tis a most gratifying thing indeed to see a strong man do battle, the bravery, the blood. Swoon. Now let's talk to the other guy first. We could also theoretically open up and talk to the saber cat. Lo, thou art the same traveler who, yes, thou art possessest now the keys of a jailer? Thank heavens that I did chance to share with thee the secret of the golden key. Never did I imagine that thou wouldst return to grant me my liberty. May the goddess smile upon thee, friend. That's the guy that told us about the golden key, huh? That's cool. Interesting. I wonder if anything comes of that later, like if he does something now that we've freed him. Alright, well, he just growls at me. Alright. Thou hast done well to make land in Durkendor, wanderer. My kingdom lieth too far from civilization for many. Pray, wilt thou entertain me? Do so, and I shall see thee well rewarded. Well, alright. Then step thee into the arena of destiny. Alright. Sure. It is a striking saber cat. Alright. Attack. Attack. Kasap. 33 points of damage. Holy crap. 48 and 34 is dead. Oh, yay, Kasap. Alright. Is that all you got? Bravo, bravo, a battle to savor. I am half inclined to ask thee to repeat the feat. But never let it be said that I am not a man of my word. Here the moon sigil is thine to do what thou wilt. Now go forth with such great things as thou art undoubtedly destined. Alright, we got the moon and the sun sigils. I wonder if we can use the moon. I wonder if the moon sigil is the moon shard. And it's not, just like the other sigil, it's not actually in our inventory, which leads me to believe it's probably not the moon shard, because I'm guessing we have to actually open the inventory and use the moon shard. But, yeah, I never found a place to save there. Let's get back in our boat. That is good news, though. Now that we had the moon sigil, let's at least, we're so close to that island. Let's sail over near it and see if anything happens now that we had the moon sigil. If maybe somehow the moon sigil is the moon shard and we can raise up the water, then that would be awesome. But not looking likely. Yeah, we gotta figure out this whole moon shard situation later, I think. Nothing of the sort right now. Alright, so 2 out of 5 sigils down. Alright, we got another island north of the last town we went to, and then after that we need to search around the water for this sunken ship. There's a lot of open water we haven't looked at yet, but we're gonna find the flute, which will help us find the other 3 sigils, so seems like a fairly important thing. Also, we need to head back, start teleporting around and using these keys that we have to open all the doors that we've had to pass up until now. Got a shrine in the middle of the ocean. Alright. Interesting. What is this place? Is it gonna be like a water sigil? We're surrounded by water. Going way, way down. What is this? Huh. Something for later, I guess. Feels like you should have to like use an item here or something. Interesting. Alright, well, we know where that is for later, I guess. Maybe there'll be an NPC there later in that weird underwater temple. Alright. Let's sail around the ocean a little bit looking for items, or I'm not sure where to even go with the keys. You know, there's so many places we've been, I don't remember. But one place I do remember is Tantagel. If we go to Tantagel, then the king was in the top of that weapon shop. Let's go check that out. We're still missing 2 towns, one of which is right after Tantagel. What town is that? Come on. Like, the last one I get it is probably at the end of the game, but what is the one after Tantagel? Alright. We have all the keys. What else can we open? We can open this. Well met, friends. Are you not descendants of the mighty Erdrick, and are you seek ye alliance with the king? Alas, his majesty is not here. He was called away. It's an urgent matter, and fie on it, I shall not lie. Fearing Hargon's wrath, he have hid himself from the world. 'Tis an embarrassment indeed. Alright, so he's hiding in the weapon shop. Because he's scared of Hargon. Man, the world's gone to crap since I left. Let's see. Did we already look in here? Yes. This was this talking about the Celestial Skyne, which we don't know much about yet. Who dareth disturb me here in my private chamber? Speak! Oh, I see, I see. So be it. Here, the soul sigil is thine. 3 sigils down, 2 to go. Now be gone from this place and trouble me no longer. Thou wilt know who I truly am? I am but a humble armorer, grown too advanced in years to tend to his humble shop. Sure you are. That's why you're dressed like a king. Sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and stay at the inn here because it's super cheap. And then, alright. Only 2 sigils to go. We gotta, oh man. Like, I want to keep looking for more doors to open, but I don't know exactly where I should go for that. Other than just literally going back to every place, which maybe is what I need to do. Some enemies are starting to run from us. Nice. Oh, how do we get out of here? Okay, we can go out to the east, I think. I also like how it's taken me so long to like explore the world map that I'm just sort of leveling while I'm busy doing it. So I'm grinding without noticing it, which is the big problem that you have in the first Dragon Quest, that you clearly are grinding while noticing it. You know, it's like, like you're just grinding to grind. There wasn't that much to explore. All right, so we got a bunch of open water. I kind of want to just zigzag up and down the water a bit to see if we can find this shipwreck. I wish we had some kind of clue as to where it was. No one's told us where to look for it yet. They've just said that it exists. And we know that the shipwreck is going to have the flute that we need to find the last 2 sigils. I'm guessing one of the sigils might be on that island that we need the moon shard to get to, possibly. But we don't really have any kind of clue as to where the moon shard might be. I was hoping it would be the moon sigil, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I think that the fights in the water aren't that hard, so if we need to sail around looking in the water, hopefully it won't be too bad. The fights in the water seem to be fairly infrequent too, compared to like when you're on the land. So we can cover some ground before we have to stop and fight again. You would guess near the fishing village. I guess that makes sense, because the boat theoretically came from there, right? We don't know how far away they fished. But that does make sense. Alright, let's head towards the fishing village and check there. Good call. Hey Shadow, how's it going? What are you doing out in the open sea? We need to get to the hospital. I see you saw the highlight video from Persona. Yeah. We're looking for a shipwreck, Shadow. Oh, you know what? Oh, I just remembered. You know, if we look over here, I think there might be another place we haven't been yet. This shrine right here, we were never able to get to because there's a little strip of water before you could get to it. We should sail over there and see if we can't get into that shrine now. Maybe that's another one of the sigils. We're only missing 2 sigils. I mean, honestly, we need to earn up a lot more gold to buy all the equipment that we want, so the longer this takes, sort of the better, honestly. Just because at the end of this, we want to try and buy that equipment to face Hargon with, and man, is it expensive. Although there's got to be somewhere better to earn that money for that, because it would take way too long with the current setup. Oh man, these guys are going to put us to sleep. How you doing tonight, Shadow?